Well, chocolatiers. Reviewing Cross Season 1. I don't even know why I act like that. I fucking love the show. Okay. So I don't have a complaint because I've never read the books, but if you've watched the books, I'm just out the gate. I just want to ask you, did you like the show? Because I was wanting to read the books. The first two, there might be more on Kindle Unlimited. I said, okay, cool. I know Morgan Freeman played him, and I know, unfortunately, Tyler Perry did. That movie's fucking awful. And now we're kind of getting a TV show treatment of where Aldous Hodge is playing him. And, this character, really cool, really deep, really awesome. I think he's perfect casting for him just based on what I know. But from somebody who's never read the books, I looked it up. And apparently this doesn't follow the book story. Like, at all. Like, even with the killer they have, I was like, oh man, what book is he at? No, he's not in it. They just made him up. And so, as a TV show, I'm like, that's cool. I've never read the book, so I have no complaints on if it's bad or not. But I just feel like they were going to do the Jack Reacher thing where they just pick a random book, they follow it, they just make a story, they do some changes clearly. But I just really want to know how you guys feel. Are you guys pissed? Did you guys like it? You like the changes they did? And yeah, I just want to know that. But without further ado, let's get into this 4 reviews. So, Alex Cross pretty much starts off in episode 1. He is having dinner with his buddy, and him and his friends are cops. They pretty much let you know that early on. And Alex Cross, his wife walks somewhere. I can't remember what she's doing, but she gets shot and killed. And he's living with that. It's been a year later. He is trying to date again with a woman that he went to high school with. It's kind of high school sweethearts type deal. But he still can't get over the fact that his wife got murdered. And now he's having creepy stuff happen in the house. Like, for example, somebody is sneaking in there doing stuff. And so he's sitting there thinking, is there her killer, whatever it's that. So you have that story that's on there. But then you have Ryan Eggold. If you've seen New Amsterdam, he's very good in that show. Or, I don't know why I got all close to the camera like I remember the name of the show. He plays in that show with Raymond Reddington. I'm The Blacklist. He plays in that. He's very good in that too. But he plays the serial killer fanboy. That's the name they give him. And I was so engrossed with this whole story because, for example, his killer is wanting to kind of create like this Bible of sorts of serial killers. So like he'll get somebody that looks and make them look like John Wayne Gacy. He'll feed them their same final meal. He'll kill them the same way they got executed. And then he takes a picture of them before and puts them in this book. So he has a side-by-side comparison. And it's just crazy. And so the whole season of this show, he has this one woman hostage and he's got her as a serial killer that's real. I can't remember her name. And he's trying to get her roots to grow in. He's trying to get her to look more like her before she dies. And so it's kind of like a hostage situation show, which I didn't expect at first because I thought she was going to get killed quickly or, whatever. But, he's rich, he's got power, and Alex Cross is clearly trying to get him, right? And I just really love Aldous Hodge's, portrayal, at least I would say, of this character compared to the other ones. He has this kind of Batman sense where he'll sit there and go, slows down time and some shit. He's like, this guy went over here to McDonald's. What did he get? A Big Mac and fries? He never gets a Big Mac. He always gets Filet-O-Fish. And he's like, Filet-O-Fish. Made with extra crispiness. How do you get those fries? He's like, fuck, I think I'm hungry. He's like, fuck. He's like, he gets some no salt. He's like, why we get no salt, huh? Potassium. And they're like, what the fuck? And he's like, you're going to for potassium factory. You're like, a potassium factory? He's like, yes, I figured that all out. And it's just so cool. I love shit like that. It's like the Robert Downey Jr. and what are those Sherlock Holmes movies where he's like, oh, yeah, I know how to fight this guy. It's like that, and I was eating this up. This show is on the edge of your seat type action while also being a thrill at the same time because you don't know what's going on. He's got his 2 kids and he's got his old lady who lives with him, which, by the way, I'm so confused on what she is. At first, I was like, this is mama. But then they're like, no, both his parents died. And I was like, okay. But I think it's his friend's mama, which I was getting very confused. They call her Nana Mama. And I was like, oh, she's like his grandma? Motherfucker, I'm confused. Anyway, but he's got basically his grandma and his 2 kids living with him. And yeah, so they're doing their little thing. And the whole time, every time something happens, you're like, I'm scared for his kids, scared for his girlfriend, scared for his grandma. And this show I've never watched a show this quick, at least in a few years. Like Stranger Things last season, which was 2 years ago. The last thing I watched this quick. Cobra Kai can come a close second. I don't count that because they've been dropping 5 episodes. That shit is quick. But for an 8-episode show, I definitely feel like I watched this pretty quickly. I think I watched it in like 3 days, something like that. I'm just not getting a review out. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, if you like a good cop thriller and you like Aldous Hodge, I'm glad this is getting a season 2. I hope that it gets a 3. It is the number 1 watch show right now on Prime. But yeah, I mean, he's basically Blackjack Reacher. If you like that show, you're gonna like this. This is definitely more in the detective space instead of I'm going in there beating ass, But it's definitely more of a cop show, and it's kind of what I've been wanting from modern cop shows, especially considering that they deal with a lot of subject matter that I think was really good without being in your face. Now, in the first episode, so it's kind of in your face. We're like, damn, they're like, you black as fuck, you gonna kill us? And I'm just like, see, that's how black people acting, okay? God, like this man is out here trying to fucking solve a case, and you being against his ass. Like, he ain't done nothing wrong to y'all. He's out here trying to do what's right for the people. Hell, he's trying to be one of the good ones, and they attack him. Okay, and so even like that, small things like that, I really like build this character because parts of him are kind of like, he feels guilty for what's going on, but he also feels kind of some anger because he's like, they have resentment towards me, and they shouldn't have, but he's trying to do what's right. And yeah, overall, I think it's a good fucking show. I'm going to give this show a 9 out of 10 and a Mr. Chocolate Silver approval. It's very high ranked this year as far as shows go. I need to go back and look how many shows I've seen this year. I think we're hitting 40-something, maybe 50. We're getting high up there. We're not going to hit 100 like I was wanting to. I don't even know why I would even want that. But we are going to have some more coming in towards the end of the year because I know Superman and Lois should be ending soon. And some other shows should be ending. I just finished Outer Banks. Unfortunately, go check out that full review. And yeah, if you agree with this, like I said, if you're a book reader, I just want comments from you guys. Like, please let me know how this show is doing towards that, because I thought that was weird. I thought that was a hell of a choice. It's like, because like they happen, I feel like they stuck the landing, like it's good, but I don't know how good it is compared to like does his character act the same? Like, what's going on? Like, how do you guys feel about that? But yeah, comment down below, let me know your thoughts with that. Please like, subscribe for more, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.
He was in my house. He's never gonna give up.
I love my popcorn. Movies, popcorn.